Hello guys, what a week it has been. It's been such a horrible week. It started on Saturday when I started getting these heart pains, and I think I told you in the last video that I had these migraine problems, and I think that was connected. So yeah, I started getting little weak heart pains. Then on Sunday it got really strong to the point where I could not take it anymore, so I had to phone an ambulance. And yeah, I could barely speak on the phone, so my mum had to come back home and she had to speak to them for me because I couldn't even speak. I found it so hard to breathe because every time I did I had a lot of pain in my heart. So I got in an ambulance, and the first thing they put me on was gas and air, which I really love. It's like it's a different type of reaction to what's it called? Morphine, which so it pretty much knocks you out, makes you really comfortable, and it eases the pain a lot. So when I got there, I'd done a lot more tests. I did a blood test, a urine test, and everything else, and they found a slight blood infection, which was going around my body, possibly into my heart, which is causing me all those problems. So they sent me home without any antibiotics. They sent me home, even though I was there throughout the half a day. I just waited and waited and doing those more tests and waiting, and then they sent me home with nothing. So I felt actually pretty good towards the end of the day. So when I got home, I went to sleep, had a really bad sleep, woke up and I was in a lot of pain again. My heart started getting really more painful, and it was a lot more pain than the previous day. So I was basically on the floor holding my heart, and I thought something really bad was happening, and I thought I was doing my VA shunt, which is the tube that goes from the brain to the heart, that pumps fluid around my body. And if that fluid is infected, it can do serious problems, give me serious problems. So yeah, I was really freaked out. I didn't know what to do, so I had to get an ambulance again to the hospital. And they pretty much did the same thing, except they gave me a medical team, and they put me in the ward for a couple of days to see, do more tests and to see how I go. So they started giving me antibiotics, which is what they should have done the first time I went to A&E. So in the hospital, it's like one of the worst hospitals I've ever been to. It's awful. It's absolutely awful. I had a chair for a table, and the place is dire. It's like, it's a horrible place. The decorations are terrible. The equipment is bad. It's nothing like the hospital I went to in Queen Square in London, which is an amazing hospital. It's really, really lovely, and I actually miss it compared to that place. I really, really miss it. And I was stuck there for a couple of days, and before I got there, I was waiting 5 hours, at least 5 hours, to actually get in the ward. So basically I was just in hospital eating horrible hospital food and just trying to pass time, and it's just awful. I'm so glad I'm home now after being in that hospital again. So when I got home, after waiting 5 hours in a discharge lounge just to get my medication, I finally got home. The first thing I did was order the curry, because it's so relieving. And yeah, so far so good. I'm still getting heart pains when I breathe deeply, and yeah, I get worn out quite easily. So I have no idea what happened. It's mainly an infection that went straight to the heart, which is causing these problems. So I'm on strong antibiotics now, and hopefully it won't come back, and hopefully I'll be on the mend. And now what I've got to do is wait for the operation date. So yeah, I can't believe the amount of times I get going to the hospital. Always something happens to me, and I don't know why. I'm unlucky. I must be cursed. So there you go, guys. That's my horrible week, and I have a feeling it might actually get worse soon enough. So that's just the way my luck is. But I'll get through this. I always do. So I hope you guys are great. Have a great night. I won't be drinking because I'm on antibiotics, which could really do with a beer right now. And yeah, have a great weekend, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.